is vaccines for children or for adults?
So for now, the World Health Organization has approved Pfizer for use of for 12 to 17-year-olds. I don't believe Johnson and Johnson has been approved yet for 12 to 17, but you'd have to speak with the World Health Organization for the details.
សម្រាប់វ៉ាក់សាំង Johnson Johnson នេះយើងអត់ទាន់ដឹងថាគេបានអនុញ្ញាតឲ្យប្រើប្រាស់ទៅលើកូនក្មេងទេប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់វ៉ាក់សាំងមួយទៀតពី Pfizer គេបាន approve ឲ្យសម្រាប់ប្រើប្រាស់ទៅលើកូនក្មេងដល់អាយុ17ឆ្នាំហើយតែចំពោះគាត់តែមានយើងចង់និយាយថាមានតែយើងតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងខាងអង្គការសុខភាពពិភពលោកដែលគាត់ជាអ្នកជំនាញនៅក្នុងការយល់ដឹងពីកម្រិតវ៉ាក់សាំងហ្នឹងតែនេះគឺជាកិច្ចលើកដំបូងតែអាមេរិកផ្ដល់វ៉ាក់សាំងឲ្យកម្ពុជាតែអាចនឹងមានលើកទី2ទៀតដែរទេបង This is the first time that United States has donated vaccines to Cambodia. Can you say that there will be a second chance that Cambodia can get vaccines?
So the United States has contributed $4 billion to the COVAX mechanism, and that's the largest donation to the international response to COVID-19. We've been distributing through the COVAX mechanism millions of doses around the world. This is the first to Cambodia. The second part of this shipment will arrive on Monday. And we will be looking in the future for opportunities to continue to distribute vaccines around the world where the need is greatest, according to World Health Organization and COVAX advice.
Will there be another vaccine, sir, that the U.S. will donate to Cambodia apart from Johnson and Johnson?
Another type of vaccine?
Yeah, another vaccine or just the Johnson and Johnson?
So the contribution that we're making through COVAX at this time is Johnson and Johnson. We continue to work with WHO, the COVAX Gavi entity, to listen to their advice on where the need is most urgent to make further shipments and donations of vaccine doses.
យើងគ្រាន់តែនិយាយជារួមថាគឺសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកបានធ្វើការបរិច្ចាគ$4,000 លាននៅក្នុងយន្តការ COVAX ដើម្បីជួយទៅលើវ៉ាក់សាំងនឹងនៅទូទាំងពិភពលោកអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ប្រទេសកម្ពុជាការមកដល់បាច់លើកដំបូងនៃវ៉ាក់សាំង Johnson Johnson គឺនៅថ្ងៃសុក្រទី30ខែកក្កដានេះប៉ុន្តែបាច់លើកទី2នឹងមកដល់នៅថ្ងៃច័ន្ទទី2ខែសីហាខាងមុខនេះហើយចា៎
But aside from the $4 billion to the COVAX facility, the U.S. government has made a number of commitments to distribute millions of vaccines from our reserve. The president announced that he would purchase 500 million doses of Pfizer, as well as a previous announcement to distribute 80 million doses of AstraZeneca globally. So there will certainly be more donations and shipments around the world in the months ahead.
So not only for Cambodia, for other countries too?
For the entire world. This is an international response that we are leading.
Has the United States has any plan to donate vaccines more to Cambodia?
So the United States is the largest donor to the COVAX facility, which is responsible for orchestrating the distribution and donation of vaccines around the world, depending on where the need is greatest, where there are urgent needs, where vaccination rates are lower. There are many different metrics. So the United States is contributing millions and millions of doses through that facility. And that's for global distribution around the world.
សហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកបានធ្វើការតាមយន្តការ COVAX នៅក្នុងការចែកចាយវ៉ាក់សាំងនៅទូទាំងពិភពលោកគឺយើងធ្វើការតាមអង្គការ UNICEF ដែលមានយន្តការ COVAX ជាអ្នកសម្របសម្រួលអញ្ចឹងយើងនឹងធ្វើការចែកចាយវ៉ាក់សាំងទៅទូទាំងសកលលោករាប់លានដូសដើម្បីចែកចាយទៅដល់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋដែលមានការនៅក្នុងប្រទេសដែលមានបរិមាណទាបនិងប្រជាពលរដ្ឋដែលត្រូវការនៅវ៉ាក់សាំងទាំងនេះ
like you don't break no man look down come with now some full year copy average
I'd like to ask about the Prime Minister Hun Sen has requested 4 million doses from United States in the past. What would you say about that? Like any comments on that or response from you?
Yes, so we're aware of that request, and as I said, there's a process that we're working through. It takes some time because there are logistical issues, there are regulatory issues, but we have that request and we are taking it very, very seriously.
ចឹងមកដល់ពេលនេះមកយើងដឹងពីការស្នើសុំរបស់សម្ដេចនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែយើងកំពុងតែធ្វើការនៅលើបញ្ហាហ្នឹងនៅឡើយទេចា៎
But in the meantime, we have donated more than 1 million doses of Johnson & Johnson to Cambodia. The first shipment arrived today. The second will arrive on August 2nd. As well, to date, as we've contributed $11 million to Cambodia's COVID-19 response. And on top of that, we have long-standing partnerships with the Ministry of Health and other Cambodian health agencies that are helping to strengthen the country's health infrastructure.
យើងដឹងហើយឥឡូវថ្ងៃនេះយើងមកចំនួនពាក់កណ្ដាលសិនហើយថ្ងៃច័ន្ទយើងនឹងមកដុសចុងក្រោយទៀតសម្រាប់សហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកបានធ្វើការបរិច្ចាគនៅថវិកាជាង$11 លានដើម្បីធ្វើការឆ្លើយតបជាមួយនឹងជំងឺ COVID-19 តាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងការឆ្លើយតបផ្សេងៗនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាអញ្ចឹងយើងសង្ឃឹមថានឹងមានការកិច្ចសហការបន្តទៀតជាមួយសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិក
មួយចុងក្រោយរបស់ខ្ញុំសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំមួយដែលបាក់សាំងជប៉ុនផ្ដល់កម្មវិធីតាមរយៈទូរស័ព្ទសម្រាប់យុរដ្ឋទៅជួយមកចិត្តសម្រាប់ជួយយុរដ្ឋទៅជួយទទួលសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំចង់បានជាពិព័រណ៍របស់លោកលើកទីនេះគឺសម្រាប់មិនបានជួយមើលទៅបើលោកគិតថាវាអាចមានការប៉ះពាល់ដល់ទំនាក់ទំនងនេះឬក៏លោកថាជារឿងធម្មតាទេតាមមកនិយាយ
My last question is that during the AstraZeneca arrival last week with the Japanese donation, Prime Minister came here to receive and now there is no Prime Minister present. And my question is, will there be any effect of our relationship between the United States and Cambodia?
So this is a donation of 1 million doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccine from the American people to the Cambodian people. We are very honored to have His Excellency the Minister of Health today with us to receive that donation. And it reflects the long-standing, very close partnership we have with the Kingdom of Cambodia on public health issues for the last 30 years, and particularly during the COVID-19 crisis.
សម្រាប់ចម្លើយខ្ញុំគឺថាវ៉ាក់សាំងជាង1លានដូសរបស់សហរដ្ឋអាមេរិក Johnson Johnson ហ្នឹងគឺផ្ដល់ជូនប្រជាជនកម្ពុជាហើយវត្តមាននៅថ្ងៃនេះជាមួយនឹងឯកឧត្តមរដ្ឋមន្ត្រីក្រសួងសុខាភិបាលគឺពិតជាវត្តមានដ៏ខ្ពង់ខ្ពស់សម្រាប់ពួកយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាពីព្រោះថាយើងធ្វើការដើម្បីលើកកម្ពស់នៅវិស័យសុខភាពសាធារណៈនិងជួយប្រជាពលរដ្ឋកម្ពុជានៅក្នុងការលើកកម្ពស់សុខភាពសាធារណៈរបស់ពួកគាត់
ខ្ញុំមានមួយសំណួរឃើញថាមានការលើកឡើងនៅជំវិញការផ្ដល់ជំនួយរបស់អាមេរិកលើវ៉ាក់សាំងនេះគឺថាជាការខំប្រឹងប្រែងក្នុងការប្រជែងយកសមាជិកជាមួយចិនដែលកំពុងតែធ្វើការងារលើតំបន់ទៅដូចជាប្រទេសកម្ពុជាតើអាមេរិកមានការឆ្លើយតបមកតើជំនួយវ៉ាក់សាំងដែលមកកម្ពុជានេះជាការប្រជែងអនុភាពជាមួយចិននឹងដែរឬក៏យ៉ាង
Turning back about this vaccine is kind of challenge. It's kind of like competing with China to take a public diplomacy with China. What do you say about that?
As I said in my remarks, and the President has made very clear, we are making these donations of millions of doses of Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, other vaccines through the COVAX mechanism with no strings attached. There is no political motivation to these donations. They are done exclusively with the objective of saving lives and leading the global response to this unprecedented pandemic.
ចឹងគឺដូចយើងតែងតែនិយាយច្បាស់ហើយគឺថាជំនួយរបស់យើងគឺมันមានលក្ខខណ្ឌភ្ជាប់มันមានតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងបញ្ហានយោបាយទេគឺជំនួយរបស់យើងគឺដើម្បីជួយដល់សុខភាពប្រជាពលរដ្ឋទាំងអស់គ្នាតែម្ដងចា៎
Any message to the Cambodian people?
Johnson Johnson
The message to the Cambodian people is what it has always been, which is the American people support you, are behind you, and are eager to be helpful in working together with you to overcome this shared challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay អរគុណច្រើនចំពោះ